You ever have one of those days where you look in the mirror and you don't even recognize the person staring back? Not in a dramatic movie way. More like, who is this awkward NPC and why can't they just be confident for once? I've been there. And if you're watching this thinking, I literally have zero confidence, stay with me for the next few minutes. Because confidence isn't something you're born with. It's something you build, brick by brick, even when you start with nothing. And honestly, if any part of this hits already, drop a quick comment like, I'm starting at 0, but I'm here. It helps you commit, and it actually helps the video reach more people who need it. Let me tell you a quick story. A couple years ago, I couldn't even raise my hand in class. My heart would race like I was about to fight a bear. All I had to do was answer a question about homework, yet my brain was like, danger, social embarrassment incoming, evacuate. And that's when I learned this weird truth. Confidence doesn't appear when you become good at something. You become good at something because you show up without confidence. Pause on that for a second. Confidence starts with doing one tiny thing you tell yourself you'll do. Not 10 things, not a perfect routine, one small promise. Like tidying your desk for 2 minutes, reviewing one page of notes, or drinking water before checking your phone. When you follow through, your brain goes, wait, we said we'd do a thing and we did it? Are we reliable? That's the foundation of confidence. Not hype, not pretending, but self-trust. And self-trust is addictive. Here's the part most people skip. Confidence isn't the absence of fear. It's acting while fear sits in the passenger seat. You don't level up by staying comfortable. You level up by stepping into that slightly awkward zone, not panic mode, just the 10% discomfort zone. Raise your hand once in class. Send the message you've been scared to send. Show up to the gym even if you feel like a lost penguin. Every time you choose small discomfort, you teach your brain, we can survive this. And once your brain realizes you're not made of glass, things start shifting. I remember walking into a college orientation knowing no one. That heavy feeling hit, the don't talk to anyone, blend into the wall vibe. But for the first time, I tried something different. I chose the 10% discomfort move. I turned to the guy next to me and said, yo, what major are you? That's it, 4 words. We talked, and suddenly the room didn't feel like a battlefield anymore. That tiny moment did more for my confidence than months of repeating affirmations. Confidence grows when you build evidence, not ego. You don't feel confident for a test by just believing in yourself. You feel confident because you studied. Same thing with life. If you want confidence in talking to people, talk to 3 new people this week, even if it's hey to a barista. Want confidence in your body? Move for 5 minutes a day. Want confidence in your work? Finish one small task. Confidence grows like XP. Each action gives you a +1, and eventually you're not the underleveled character anymore. And here's something freeing. When you compare yourself to people who are way ahead, you will always feel behind. The social, effortlessly chill person in your class has probably been practicing that since forever. Your favorite creator who seems confident on camera probably has 50 cringe videos you'll never see. No one is confident in every area. Everyone is a beginner somewhere. Once you focus on your own progress, even tiny progress, confidence rises on its own. There's one more thing people don't say enough. You're allowed to be a work in progress. Seriously, you're allowed to be awkward. You're allowed to stumble. You're allowed to not know what you're doing. Confidence grows the fastest when you stop punishing yourself for being human. If you relate to that, comment something like, work in progress crew, so I know who's leveling up with me. A sneaky shortcut? Imagine your future self, the confident version of you, and ask, what tiny action would they take today? If your future self goes to the gym, stretch for 3 minutes. If they participate in class, ask a small question. If they make content confidently, film a 10-second practice clip. This is how you become that person, not by waiting for confidence, but by acting like the version of you that already has it. So if you feel like you have zero confidence, good news is you don't need confidence to start. You just need one tiny action, one small promise, one moment of 10% discomfort. Do that, and you'll wake up one day realizing you're not the same person anymore. You built the confidence you thought you didn't have. If you want something to try tonight, pick one tiny promise and follow through. That's your first brick. And if you want more videos like this, hit subscribe so we can build this version of you together. Let's level up.